Hi and welcome to another Dech Academy video. Here I have question 12 of the 2013 Waec Maths exam, and it says which of the following lines represents the solution of the inequality 7x less than 9x minus 4. Well, I haven't put the options given in the objective test. However, all you need to do is be able to draw the number line and you know which one is the correct solution. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to draw the actual number line, and that is what our solution is. You're given 7x less than 9x minus 4. So the variable in this inequality is x. And to draw a number line, you need to rewrite the inequality in such a form that the variable is the subject of the inequality. Sometimes they may just give you an inequality where the variable is already the subject and you can draw the number line straight away. But in this case, we're given this inequality and there's 7x here and there's 9x here. We need all the x's on one side so they can be the subject of the formula. Well, we need all the x's on one side and we need to modify the inequality so that only x is on, say, the left hand side. So you want something of the form x is less than ... or x is greater than ... So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, do a switch. We know that if A is less than B, then B is greater than A, right? Let's do it this way. 1 is less than 2, so obviously 2 is greater than 1. So I'm going to use the same idea here. 7x is less than 9x minus 4. That means 9x minus 4 is greater than 7x. So just look at what I did here and you'll agree. Let's make x a subject of the formula. So first thing to do would be to subtract 7x from both sides. To give 9x minus 7x minus 4 greater than 7x minus 7x, which will go to 0. Simplifying the left hand side, we have 2x minus 4 greater than 0. We want to isolate x on the left hand side, so let's get the minus 4 away from the left hand side, and we can do that correctly by adding 4 to both sides. So 2x minus 4 plus 4 greater than 0 plus 4, which gives us 2x. Okay, minus 4 plus 4 is 0. You see in my previous videos I've spoken about problems like this and how you simplify them, so I'm assuming you know why that is the case. And finally, to isolate x, divide both sides by 2, because 2 is the coefficient of x, and you don't want x to have a coefficient, except for maybe if it was always 1. But divide both sides by 2, and you get 2x over 2 greater than 4 over 2. So that's dividing both sides by 2, and 2 here 1, 2 here 2 gives us x is greater than 2. Now that the given inequality 7x less than 9x minus 4 has been rewritten as x is greater than 2, all we have to do is draw the number line for this. So essentially, this whole longer complicated inequality is x greater than 2. As you know, with number lines you have a horizontal line and you kind of have 0 at the center, or somewhere, it doesn't have to be center, and your number, you just calibrate the line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can keep going. The level of calibration depends on the level of information you want to show. For us, we just care to show that the region where x is greater than 2, which would be this region. So x is greater than 2. This is simply the number line. We're just showing that, okay. Let's just look at it this way. We draw this supposed vertical line here at 2, and we draw an arrow pointing in the direction where the values are taking values. In fact, just to remind myself, I'll write x next to the number line, just to show that all these numbers are potential values of x, but we're saying x is only greater than 2. X is only in this region, the region covered by the arrow. And the unshaded circle is basically the symbolism for greater than or less than. Well, you should know how you draw number lines, but if I did something like this, I'll be saying that a variable is less than whatever value is here. If I did this with arrow pointing towards the right direction, I'll be saying a variable is greater than whatever value this is. So an arrow pointing to the left and an unshaded circle is a less than symbol. An arrow pointing to the right and an unshaded circle is a greater than symbol. If the circle was shaded and as follows, and the arrows point to the right, you'd be saying greater than or equal to. If you had a shaded circle and arrows pointing to the left, you'll be saying less than equal to. That's basically the notational symbolism that you need to get used to and know. So in this case, we just had x is greater than 2, and that's what is represented here. The arrow points to the right shows that, and the unshaded circle tells us we have a greater than situation, and you look here at the value of where the shaded circle lies above to let you know what value is being referred to. In this case, we're just saying x is greater than 2. And the number line is as simple as that. And I hope I haven't complicated it, but you just need to review the notation and you'll be fine. Thank you.